Kate Middleton and Prince William have issued a bold final warning aimed at safeguarding the future of the British monarchy. With the world evolving at breakneck speed, the couple's forward-thinking strategy has become a critical point in their leadership. This unexpected declaration, designed to preserve the monarchy's integrity, has shaken the royal family to its core. But what exactly is this final warning? Why are some saying they warned her? And how are Kate and William transforming royal family dynamics? Why has their approach shocked everyone? The answers may redefine the monarchy's future. A modern monarchy under pressure, the British monarchy has long been a symbol of stability and continuity, yet in the 21st century, it grapples with unprecedented challenges. The expectations of the public have shifted dramatically, driven by globalization, technology, and a growing call for transparency in institutions once cloaked in secrecy. For Kate Middleton and Prince William, these evolving pressures have become the defining challenge of their roles as modern royals. At the heart of the monarchy's struggle is a generational divide that cannot be ignored. Older generations, those who grew up admiring Queen Elizabeth II's steadfastness, value tradition and a sense of duty. For them, the monarchy is a cornerstone of British identity. In contrast, younger generations, shaped by social media activism and a demand for authenticity, are less deferential. Many question the relevance of the monarchy in today's world, especially when juxtaposed with pressing social issues like inequality and climate change. This divide has placed Kate and William in a unique position. As the face of a younger, more relatable monarchy, they must bridge the gap between tradition and progress. The couple has embraced this challenge with careful deliberation, balancing the expectations of longtime royal supporters with the need to engage a skeptical and diverse audience. Yet the stakes have never been higher. The demand for transparency has grown louder in recent years, fueled by scandals, controversies, and a global trend toward institutional accountability. Public scrutiny of the royal family's finances, conduct, and influence has intensified, with constant calls for greater openness about their roles and responsibilities. For Kate and William, this means navigating a minefield of public opinion while maintaining the dignity and mystique of the crown. Complicating matters further is the weight of tradition. The monarchy's strength lies in its history, but that history can also be a constraint. The rigid protocols and expectations that define royal life often clash with the realities of a rapidly changing world. For Kate and William, maintaining this delicate balance is a constant challenge. They must honor the past while ensuring the institution remains relevant to future generations. This tension is particularly evident in their public appearances. Whether attending state functions, visiting local communities, or representing the crown abroad, they are expected to project an image of grace, stability, and unity. Yet they also face the monumental task of addressing systemic issues that threaten the monarchy's longevity, from cultural inclusivity to environmental sustainability. Unlike previous generations of royals, Kate and William operate in a world where leadership is increasingly defined by relatability and accountability. The traditional stiff upper lip approach no longer resonates with a public that values vulnerability and openness. For the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, this means constantly adapting their leadership style to meet the moment. Kate Middleton, in particular, has emerged as a steadying force within the royal family. Her ability to connect with people on a personal level has endeared her to the public, and her unwavering dedication to causes like early childhood development and mental health has solidified her role as a modern royal icon. Together with William, she has spearheaded initiatives that demonstrate the monarchy's relevance in addressing contemporary issues. Yet this modern leadership comes with immense pressure. These pressures have culminated in what Kate Middleton and Prince William describe as their final warning, a bold initiative to protect the monarchy's integrity in an age of uncertainty. While details of this warning remain closely guarded, its intent is clear: to address the vulnerabilities threatening the institution and ensure its survival. Kate Middleton's role as a steadying force since joining the royal family in 2011 cannot be overstated. The Duchess of Cambridge has seamlessly balanced the weight of tradition with a distinctly modern approach, becoming one of the most admired members of the royal household. Her steadying influence, both within the family and in the public eye, has played a pivotal role in revitalizing the monarchy's image. From the outset, Kate demonstrated an innate ability to navigate the fine line between honoring royal traditions and embracing contemporary values. Whether attending state banquets with the utmost elegance or casually chatting with parents during school visits, she embodies the versatility needed to resonate with a broad audience. Her sartorial choices, often blending regal sophistication with accessible fashion, mirror her broader approach, a balance that appeals to both staunch royalists and younger, more skeptical observers. This balance is particularly evident in her public engagements. Kate often chooses causes that align with timeless values such as family and education while framing them in ways that address current societal issues. For example, her focus on early childhood development, a cause she has championed tirelessly, has elevated the conversation around mental health, childhood trauma, and the role of supportive environments in shaping future generations. Through initiatives like the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood, she has brought a fresh, modern perspective to royal philanthropy, one that emphasizes research-based solutions and long-term impact. Her approach has not only earned her widespread admiration but also reinforced the monarchy's relevance in tackling contemporary challenges. While Kate's personal achievements are noteworthy, her true strength lies in her ability to foster collaboration within the royal family, with charities, and with the public. Her partnerships with organizations like Place 2B and Heads Together exemplify her commitment to creating meaningful change. These initiatives, often undertaken alongside Prince William, highlight the power of teamwork in addressing complex issues like mental health awareness and societal stigmas. Her partnership with William extends far beyond their marriage. Together, they have crafted a vision of the monarchy as approachable yet dignified, traditional yet forward-thinking. Kate's calm and measured demeanor complements William's pragmatic leadership, creating a dynamic that resonates with audiences worldwide. It is this synergy that allows them to tackle the unique challenges of their roles, from navigating family tensions to addressing public skepticism. Kate's influence as a unifier within the royal family cannot be overstated. In an era marked by internal disputes and external scrutiny, she has remained a steady presence, prioritizing family cohesion while maintaining focus on her royal duties. Her ability to rise above controversy without engaging in it has cemented her reputation as a peacemaker. This was particularly evident during high-profile moments like the strained interactions with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. While tensions made headlines, Kate's calm demeanor and refusal to stoke the flames stood in stark contrast to the media frenzy surrounding the situation. Her focus on preserving the monarchy's integrity through unity has earned her respect, even from critics. Her role as a mother to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis further underscores her unifying influence. By offering her children glimpses of the monarchy's human side and sharing candid moments like baking or playing outdoors, Kate has softened the often distant perception of royal life. These relatable glimpses into family life have bolstered the monarchy's image, making it more accessible to a modern audience. At its core, the warning was a decisive call to adapt or risk irrelevance. The monarchy can no longer afford to rely solely on tradition. This was not just a suggestion but a carefully calibrated message to safeguard the future of the crown. The warning underscored the need for the monarchy to embrace modernization. Kate and William sought to bring the monarchy into alignment with modern values without eroding its historical foundations. Their vision for modernization included streamlining royal operations to ensure that every public engagement, initiative, and partnership had a measurable impact. This meant prioritizing projects that aligned with pressing societal needs, mental health, climate change, and inequality, while phasing out practices that no longer resonated with the public. Kate's influence was particularly evident in this push for relevance. Through her work with organizations like Heads Together and her emphasis on early childhood development, she demonstrated how the monarchy could connect with people on a deeply human level. William, meanwhile, complemented this with his global initiatives, such as the Earthshot Prize, which sought innovative solutions to environmental crises. Together, their efforts signaled a monarchy ready to lead by example. At the heart of their warning was a call for transparency, a word rarely associated with an institution known for its opaqueness. Kate and William understood that, in an age of social media and instant communication, the monarchy could no longer afford to appear distant or out of touch. Their solution was to open the doors, both figuratively and literally. This transparency manifested in several ways. First, the couple made a conscious effort to humanize the monarchy. From candid family photos to heartfelt speeches, such as their emotional interview during their 10th wedding anniversary, they allowed the public glimpses into their lives, breaking down the traditional barriers between royals and commoners. One notable example was when they shared a photo of their 3 children baking Christmas cookies together at Kensington Palace. Kate also demonstrated transparency and vulnerability when she publicly shared her cancer diagnosis and her challenging journey through surgery and chemotherapy. Historically, members of the British royal family have been more reserved about discussing their health publicly, but these moments of relatability helped foster a sense of trust and connection, particularly among younger generations. Second, they pushed for greater accountability in royal finances and operations. William and Kate emphasized the importance of showing taxpayers exactly how funds were being used to support charitable initiatives and public engagements. For instance, they have highlighted the importance of maintaining transparency in the sovereign grant, which funds the royal family's public duties, including finances for official residences, travel, and staff salaries, all intended to support their work as public figures. This level of openness, while unprecedented, was seen as essential to maintaining the public's trust in an era of heightened scrutiny. Another key aspect of their final warning was the emphasis on ethical leadership. Kate and William believed that the monarchy's survival depended on its ability to lead with integrity, humility, and a genuine commitment to service. This marked a significant departure from the aloofness often associated with royalty. Ethical leadership meant prioritizing the needs of the people over the preservation of outdated traditions. It meant engaging with communities not just as figureheads but as active participants in their struggles and triumphs. Kate, for instance, often spent hours listening to the stories of parents, teachers, and children during her visits, taking their concerns to heart and using her platform to amplify their voices. For William, ethical leadership involved using his influence to champion causes that might otherwise be overlooked. His work with environmental initiatives and veterans highlighted his commitment to tackling global and societal issues with urgency and purpose. Together, they exemplified a new kind of royal leadership, one that prioritized action over ceremony. The final warning was not without its controversies. Within the royal family, the couple's bold stance disrupted long-standing dynamics. While some members of the family supported their vision, others viewed it as a break from tradition and raised concerns about the monarchy's identity. Kate and William challenged the status quo and forced the institution to confront uncomfortable truths. This included addressing generational divides within the family and re-evaluating practices that no longer served their purpose. Their warning also highlighted the need for a more unified approach to public engagement. It meant reducing the fragmentation that sometimes plagued the royal brand. As the dust settled, the true impact of their final warning began to emerge. Kate and William's call was not just a strategy for the present, it was a blueprint for the future. Their actions laid the groundwork for a monarchy that could thrive in the 21st century while remaining true to its legacy. The couple's warning also served as a reminder of the monarchy's potential to inspire and unite. By addressing societal challenges and embracing change, they showed that the institution could evolve and maintain its relevance in a rapidly changing world. The warning was a decisive call for the monarchy to be a force for good in an increasingly divided world, shocking the establishment within the royal family. Some senior members, long advocates of tradition, viewed Kate and William's approach as an overstep or even a critique of past practices. However, younger royals saw their actions as necessary and inspiring. For instance, the couple's openness about their mental health struggles and their advocacy for emotional well-being through initiatives like the Heads Together campaign were warmly received by younger family members, including Prince Harry. Harry, a vocal supporter of addressing mental health, regarded William and Kate's approach as a crucial step toward breaking royal taboos. This divide highlighted generational tensions that have quietly simmered within the monarchy for years. Kate and William's insistence on greater transparency and accountability marked a sharp departure from the never complain, never explain ethos that had defined the monarchy for decades. This principle, historically used as a shield against criticism, began to feel outdated in an era where public figures are expected to engage openly with their audiences. To traditionalists within the family, the warning seemed to challenge the very identity of the monarchy. For Kate and William, However, it wasn't about abandoning heritage, it was about ensuring the monarchy's relevance didn't wane under the weight of antiquated practices. The public's response was similarly complex. For many, Kate and William's actions were a breath of fresh air. Their willingness to confront difficult questions and proactively address the monarchy's vulnerabilities earned them widespread admiration, particularly among younger generations. Supporters lauded their leadership style as authentic and forward-thinking, with one commentator noting, "This is what we need from the royal family. They're not just figureheads, they're leaders who care about real issues." Kate's personal touch, exemplified through her work on early childhood initiatives and mental health advocacy, further cemented her genuine commitment to making a difference. Not everyone was convinced, though. Critics questioned whether the couple's modern approach risked diluting the mystique and gravitas that set the monarchy apart. "Tradition is what keeps the crown alive," one royal historian observed. "If you strip that away, what's left to distinguish it from any other institution?" These polarized reactions underscored the complexity of Kate and William's position as modern royals, balancing centuries-old customs with the demands of a fast-moving, skeptical world. What truly set Kate and William apart was their departure from the monarchy's historically passive leadership style. For decades, the royal family has largely operated reactively, stepping in during crises or acting as a stabilizing force in times of upheaval. By contrast, Kate and William embraced a proactive approach, addressing potential challenges before they became insurmountable threats. This shift was most evident in their public engagements. Rather than adhering to the rigid formalities of traditional royal visits, the couple prioritized direct engagement with people. They listened empathetically to their stories and focused on creating tangible impact, whether by visiting struggling communities, launching environmental initiatives, or addressing mental health issues. Kate's influence in humanizing the monarchy was particularly significant. Relatable moments, such as baking with children or discussing the challenges of parenting, helped break down barriers that had long separated royals from their subjects. However, such a bold approach carried risks. By stepping out of the shadows and taking a stand, Kate and William exposed themselves to greater scrutiny. Every decision and word was dissected through the lens of public opinion, and the pressure to maintain credibility and avoid missteps was immense. Additionally, there were concerns about how their actions might impact the monarchy as a whole. While their warning aimed to strengthen the institution, it also revealed its vulnerabilities. Despite the risks, the rewards of their approach were significant. By addressing issues like transparency and ethical leadership, Kate and William not only bolstered their reputations but also demonstrated the monarchy's capacity for evolution. Their efforts to connect with the public on a personal level helped rebuild trust in an institution that had seemed increasingly distant to many. As the monarchy begins to adapt to Kate and William's vision, it faces significant challenges. Chief among them is the need to unify its members around a shared purpose. The generational divide within the royal family, while not insurmountable, will require careful navigation to the question of public perception looms large as Kate and William work to shape the future of the monarchy. While they have succeeded in appealing to younger audiences, maintaining that momentum will require sustained effort and adaptability. The monarchy must continue to prove its relevance in addressing contemporary issues without losing sight of its historical role. The potential impact of Kate and William's vision extends far beyond their tenure as working royals. Their emphasis on modernization has set a precedent for how future generations of royals might navigate the challenges of their roles. By focusing on transparency and ethical accountability, they have laid the groundwork for a monarchy that is not only more accessible but also more resilient. However, despite their successes, significant challenges remain. The monarchy's survival depends not only on the actions of its leaders but also on the willingness of the public to support and sustain the institution. History has shown that monarchies often survive by adapting to shifting public expectations and changing political landscapes. For instance, in Europe, several monarchies saw their powers diminish, especially following wars and the rise of democratic ideologies. In the wake of World War I, monarchies in Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Russia were abolished or severely curtailed. As society continues to evolve, Kate and William will need to adapt their strategies to address emerging issues, from cultural inclusivity to technological advancements. The internal dynamics of the royal family also present potential hurdles. Generational differences and varying views on the monarchy's future could create friction, requiring Kate and William to act as mediators while staying true to their vision. Additionally, the global spotlight will continue to scrutinize their every move, adding pressure to an already demanding role. As the couple's vision takes shape, one critical question remains: will Kate and William's efforts and final warning secure the monarchy's survival, or will new challenges arise? Their leadership has already left an indelible mark, but the true test of their efforts lies in their ability to sustain momentum, unify the royal family, and ensure the monarchy remains a vital force in a rapidly changing world. What do you think? Is the future of the monarchy in capable hands with Kate and William at the helm? Share your thoughts, we'd love to hear from you. For now, we're signing off. Catch you in the next update. Ensure that tradition and progress coexist harmoniously.